Like most science fiction TV shows, the world of Futurama is intricate, full of strange elaborate worlds and species that the Planet Express crew have encountered throughout their various wild adventures. Although a large portion of the show is set on Earth, the universe of Futurama features 7 more real-world planets. Some have only been mentioned throughout the TV series, though others and their respective moons have been explored to some degree. Despite all the intergalactic travel of the Planet Express crew, the planet Earth is the main setting for Futurama. Now, in the 31st century, the world is very different, and is made up of numerous sentient beings beyond just humans. This new version of Earth was, understandably, first seen in the initial episode of the series, Space Pilot 3000, in which Fry wakes up and is introduced to this new world.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow!
Earth is now run by a global political body known as the Government of Earth.
The United States is part of the world.
Wow, I have been gone a long time.
Europa is a moon of Jupiter that is completely covered in ice, but is, apparently, suitable for picnics. It was first seen in the episode Put Your Head on My Shoulders, in which Fry has his head attached to the shoulder of his co-worker, Amy.
I managed to keep your head alive with some quick surgery.
Where is it?
There.
Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. Despite being comprised mostly of deadly gases, by the 31st century, science has advanced far enough for humans to reach the core of the planet, where Jupiter State University is located. It was first seen in the episode Put Your Head on My Shoulders.
One word. Thundercuckoo-Fackenbird.
Although Mars was originally uninhabitable for humans, the planet was terraformed with traditional college foliage, including ivory, trees, and hemp, making the atmosphere breathable. The planet was first seen in the episode A Big Piece of Garbage, in which a giant ball of rubbish from the 21st century returns to threaten New York. The planet is the homeworld of the native Martians, though they sold the land for a giant diamond. Philip J. Fry II, Fry's nephew, was the first human to set foot on the planet. In 2636, Mars University was founded, which is surrounded by a tropical jungle, though most of the rest of the planet appears to be desert. The world is also the home of Amy's parents, who live on the Wong Ranch and own the Western Hemisphere, after the family's ancestors bought the land from the native Martians. Native species of the planet include Martian spiders, large arachnids that are used for transportation purposes, much like horses, and the bugalo, which are giant beetles that act much like cattle, though they can also fly. Although Mars was originally the 4th planet of our solar system, it's now the 3rd from the Sun, after a massive solar flare ignited subsurface gas pockets that propelled the planet out of orbit in 3012.
Cheese it! Robot house!
Mercury is first seen in the episode Put Your Head on My Shoulders. In the episode, Fry and Amy drive a vehicle over the planet, revealing it to be extremely hot.
What's the weather like?
Boiling lead, oceans of lava.
By the 31st century, the moon has been colonized and is a popular tourist destination due to its attraction Lunar Park.
I'll have to confiscate your alcohol, sir.
Better mascots than you have tried.
The moon was first seen in the episode The Series Has Landed, when the Planet Express crew make a delivery there.
I'm gonna go build my own theme park with blackjack and hookers.
In the real world, Neptune is a gas planet and has no solid surface. However, in Futurama, the terrain of Neptune appears to be icy and solid. It was first seen in the episode A Tale of Two Santas, in which Bender takes over the role of Robot Santa, a robot designed by the Friendly Robot Company in 2801 to judge whether people were naughty or nice and sort out presents accordingly. Neptune is the homeworld of the Neptunians, a species of 4-armed, pig-like purple aliens, the most famous of which is celebrity chef Elzar.
Knock it up a notch with a blast from your Spice Weasel. Bam!
Throughout the 30th and 31st century, Neptune is the location for the death fortress of Robot Santa. Additionally, Neptune is also the location of Santa's workshop.
There's no reason to make toys since Santa judges everyone to be naughty.
And Jolly Junction, where the Neptunians live.
Who said toys?
Toys?
Who said toys?
Neptune is also home of the Neptunian slug.
To really do things right, you gotta strangle yourself a fresh one.
In the 31st century, Pluto is a planet that is home to a penguin reserve. It first appeared in the episode The Bird Butt of Icecatraz, in which Professor Farnsworth tries to ship hazardous cargo to the outer reaches of space through some environmentally sensitive areas, including the penguin refuge on Pluto, with disastrous results. Titan is one of the many moons of Saturn that was first seen in the episode A Head in the Poles, in which Bender sells his entire body. In the episode, what appears to be a city can be seen in one clip, and it seems that Titan has an Earth-like atmosphere, suggesting that it too was terraformed and made habitable for humans, like Mars.
When a titanium mine collapsed, trapping 1,000 robot workers.
The plan is basically to pave over the area and get on with our lives.
Triton is the largest moon of Neptune. Although the moon has a base camp located on it, the moon is largely uninhabited by humans, as it is mostly covered in ice. It first appeared in the episode The Tip of the Zoidberg, in which Professor Farnsworth and Zoidberg's backstory is revealed. It's also the home of the Tritonian Yeti, large, white, primate-like creatures. Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun. It was first mentioned in the episode A Big Piece of Garbage. It was later seen in a holographic display in the episode Inhabited, when Zap and Leela find themselves alone on an unknown planet. In 2620, the planet's name was changed to avoid jokes about it, without much success.
What's it called now?
Your rectum.
The planet Venus was first seen in the episode Love and Rocket, in which the Planet Express ship gets a selectable personality upgrade, which Bender falls for, briefly.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like a dump to be as memorable as it is devastating.
Venus is the homeworld of the Blobs, a species of green jelly-like aliens, though it's unclear if they originated from the planet or simply settled there. Beyond real-world planets and moons, there have been numerous other celestial bodies that are inhabitable to various species that have been either seen or mentioned in the Futurama universe. Leavenworth Variable Security Prison is a correctional facility located inside an asteroid. It was first seen in the episode 40% Leadbelly, in which the Planet Express crew make a delivery to the prison.
Planet Express discount prisoner transfer at your service.
The world that can't be mentioned in polite company was a planet with a name so filthy that it causes disgust by its mere mention.
You mean...
How dare you!
Later, in the episode Inagata Dalila, the planet is destroyed by Vijayani, a satellite resulting from the collision of the Federal Communications Commission's V-chip satellite, which was the Central Television Broadcast, and the U.S. Air Force's Flying Destiny satellite colliding, after both being launched in 1998. Consequently, Vijayani began destroying planets it deemed offensive.
Vijayani? Doesn't ring a bell.
Amazonia is a jungle planet and home to the Amazonians, a humanoid race of gigantic cave women. It was first seen in the episode Amazon Women in the Mood, in which Fry, along with the Democratic Order of Planet's representatives Zap Brannigan and Kif Croker, are captured and enslaved.
I had snoo.
The Amazonian settlement is made up of primitive wooden and stone buildings, while the rest of the planet is covered largely in jungle growth and lakes.
We know can dunk, but good fundamentals.
That more fun to watch.
Amphibious 9 is a planet that consists mainly of swamps and rainforests, and is the homeworld of the Amphibiosans, a species of humanoid aliens. It was first seen in the episode Kif Gets Knocked Up a Notch, when Kif, an Amphibiosan himself, gets pregnant and must return to his home planet.
I must return to my homeworld to perform the ancient birthing rites.
Bogart is a planet made up largely of swampy jungles and rivers. It's located in the furthest corner of the universe. The planet first appeared in the 2003 Futurama game, although the game was originally supposed to be canon, and served as a final episode to the series after it got cancelled in 2003. The game became non-canon when the show was renewed. With this in mind, it's unclear if the planet Bogart is considered canon, as it has never appeared in the TV shows, as of April 2022.
I can't imagine what kind of disgusting, foul creatures we'll find here.
Hello!
Chopek 9 is a planet inhabited entirely by robot separatists, who left Earth to be free from human beings and humanoids. The planet was first seen in the episode Fear of a Bot Planet, in which Fry and Leela disguise themselves as robots to find Bender after he fails to return from a delivery to the planet. The planet appears to be made up of an equal mix of land and water. The atmosphere is made up of thick dark gray cloud, which appears to cover most of the planet, and is breathable by biological creatures. The planet is governed by a council of robot elders.
Silence! I concur.
Cyclopia is a small Earth-like planet that first appeared in the episode of Biclops Built for Two, in which Alcazar, a shape-shifting grasshopper-like alien, fools Leela into believing that they were both one-eyed humanoids. The planet has at least 5 cities of ancient Greek-style ruins, all containing almost identical castles. Given that Alcazar was lying to Leela about them being the only surviving members of their species, and that the story about the planet's history is part of his lie, there's a high probability that Cyclopia isn't the planet's real name.
But the real tragedy is that our race ends with us.
Decapod 10 is an Earth-like planet covered in an ocean and sandy beaches that is the home planet of the Decapodians, lobster-like humanoid creatures. The world was first seen in the episode Why Must I Be a Crustacean in Love, in which Dr. Zoidberg, a Decapodian himself, starts acting strange because it's mating season on his home planet. Don Martin 3 was a planet first referenced in the episode The Day the Earth Stood Stupid, when the Earth is invaded by the Brain Spawn, an ancient sentient species that resemble human brains in appearance and use telekinesis to move around. In the episode, the Brain Spawn destroyed a number of planets, one of which is Don Martin 3.
Then, Don Martin 3 went kaflooey.
Duhan 6 is a Scottish-themed planet inhabited by stereotypical Scottish people, with men named Angus, who wear kilts and drink large amounts of alcohol. The world was first seen in the episode Fry M the Eggman, in which Fry hatches an alien egg, hoping to get a pet bird, but ends up with something else entirely. Much like Scotland, Duhan 6 is constantly foggy, and it frequently rains.
Ooh, that tickles.
Eternium is a planet at the exact center of the universe and is home to the Niblonians, a highly intelligent ancient race whose history dates back to 17 years before the Big Bang. The world first appeared in the episode The Day the Earth Stood Stupid, when Earth is invaded by Niblonians' arch nemesis, the Brain Spawn.
Long since evolved beyond the need for asses.
The Globetrotter planet is, understandably, the home planet of the Globetrotters, the descendants of the famous team of the same name that was originally from Earth. The planet was first mentioned in the episode Time Keeps on Slipping, in which residents of Earth are challenged to a game of basketball with unforeseen, far-reaching consequences. Later, the world, resembling a basketball, is seen in the feature film The Beast with a Billion Backs, in which the Planet Express crew discover a tentacle-covered, planet-sized alien. Naval Craters is a housing suburb made up of asteroids, located close to Earth. It was first seen in the episode The Route of All Evil, in which Planet Express is taken over by children. The near-Death Star is an artificial planet designed to imprison people 160 years and older. The world first appeared in the episode A Clone of My Own, in which Professor Farnsworth is taken to the planet. The near-Death Star is covered in spikes and made up mostly of metal. In addition to the elderly, the planet is inhabited by the Sunset Squad robots, a group responsible for abducting the elderly. The Neutral Planet is a grayish planet and the homeworld to the Neutrals, a species who are neutral in every possible way, ranging from their clothing to their emotions. Even when their lives are threatened, they fail to feel any strong emotions one way or another.
If I don't survive, tell my wife hello.
The planet was first seen in the episode Brannigan Begin Again, in which Zap is fired and gets work with Planet Express, with disastrous results.
I am forced to relieve you of your post.
On what grounds, you slobbering oaf?
Failure to prevent a mutiny.
Nigel 7 is a planet that is home to a hive mind of some type.
You'll be delivering pain medicine to the hive mind of Nigel 7.
It was first seen from a distance in the episode Kif Gets Knocked Up a Notch, after Amy sneaks on board the Planet Express ship and takes control of it, steering it off course and directing it towards the Nimbus so she can see Kif.
Here I come, Kif.
The nude beach planet, also known as Planet X3, is a planet made up of large beaches, where visitors are required to wear nothing.
You must be at least this naked? How much nakeder could you be?
With 3 suns, the world is extremely hot. It was first seen in the feature film Bender's Big Score, in which Planet Express is taken over by criminals when they corrupt Bender to fulfill their criminal schemes. The planet was later destroyed by Vijayini.
Erase that planet like 18 minutes of incriminating tape.
The nursery planet is a world where alien species, the Omicronians, place their children before they can walk, talk, or even speak for themselves. The planet first appeared in the episode The Problem with Poplars, in which the Planet Express crew discover what they initially believed to be a snack food.
Well, how are they?
Osiris IV is a planet that is a homeworld of the Osirians, who have based their culture on ancient Egypt after visiting the era. The planet was first seen in the episode A Pharaoh to Remember, in which Bender worries that no one will remember him when he dies. The population of the world is made up of several species. Most are humanoid, though there are also some who resemble the Egyptian god Anubis, a jackal-headed deity who are typically guards, and elite spiritual leaders, similar in appearance to the Egyptian god Thoth.
Remember me!
Omega-3 is a forbidden planet where the last Star Trek tapes were sent in a rocket after the Church of Trek became too powerful on Earth. The world was first seen in the episode Where No Fan Has Gone Before, in which Fry is placed on trial after he travels to the planet to rescue all 79 episodes of the original series of Star Trek. Omega-3 is the home planet of an energy being, Melvar and his parents, though it's not clear if there are any more of their species on the planet. Omicron Persei 8 is a planet that is 1,000 light-years away from Earth, and the homeworld of sentient aliens, the Omicronians. The planet was first introduced in the episode When Aliens Attack, when the Omicronians invade Earth.
We demand McNeil!
Pandora is a 3D planet, which was first seen in the episode Lore and Oracle, when Fry realizes he's stuck in a dead-end job and quits, then enrolls in the police academy.
I can't make out a thing!
But I guess you should have had 2 eyes.
Pluto was a planet known for its filth and immorality. It was first mentioned in the episode Inagata Dalila. In 3010, the world was destroyed by Vijayini. Rumbledy Hump is the homeworld of the aliens, the Humplings. The planet was first introduced in the episode Yo Leela Leela, in which Leela creates a successful TV series and becomes a Hollywood star. It's later discovered that Rumbledy Hump was the inspiration for Leela's seemingly fictional show.
It's real!
Simian 7, otherwise known as the planet of the primates, is a planet that was colonized by a group of genetically engineered primates from Earth, who resented humans after the centuries of experimentation people had conducted on their ancestors. The world was first seen in the episode Fry and Leela's Big Fling, in which Fry and Leela become a zoo exhibit on the world.
You were in a zoo!
Spar 5 is an ostensible relaxation and fitness planet, hence the name. However, it is in fact a forced labor camp.
3 and 4 and come on, work those arms.
It was first seen in the episode How Hermes Requisitioned His Groove Back, in which Hermes is sent away on vacation to relax. During his time on the planet, Hermes manages to make the place even more brutal, specifically for one unfortunate Australian man.
Oh, Lord.
Space Rum was a planet that was first referenced in the episode The Day the Earth Stood Stupid. There was another planet that was destroyed by the brain spawn.
First, the civilization of Space Rome collapsed.
Spheron 1 is a barren planet covered in desert and hills, which is the homeworld of the sentient aliens, the Brain Balls. The planet first appeared in the episode War is the H-Word, in which Fry and Bender enroll in the army to receive military discounts.
We must put an end to the bloodshed. We have all seen too many body bags on ball sacks.
Stumbos 4 is a lush planet with extreme gravity, so much so that a person can be crushed by the weight of their own hair. It was first seen in the episode Brannigan Begin Again.
Come on, Girdle. Hold.
Subterra 3 is a planet first seen in the episode of Biclops Built for Two. Supposedly, it's the homeworld to a species of blind mole people who destroyed Cyclopia with a missile launch.
How far away do you think it is?
1 trillion miles?
Given that Alcazar, a known liar, is the individual who mentioned the planet, and he does so as part of his ruse to fool Leela into marrying him, it's unclear if the planet and the mole people actually exist, at least in terms of how Alcazar describes them.
The eyeless mole people of Subterra 3 grew jealous of our visual prowess.
Tarantulan 6 is a planet inhabited by spider-like creatures named Spidarians, who are said to be more closely related to elephants than spiders.
The Spidarians are masters of the textile arts. Tastes like king crab, by the way.
The planet was first seen in the episode 300 Big Boys, in which Zap declares war on the Spidarians, and returns to Earth with a silken treasure that the Spidarians made that is so valuable that it allowed the government to give out tax rebates of $300 for every citizen of Earth.
Crazy bugs actually wove this tapestry of my heroic conquest while I was still killing them.
Thuban 9 is a homeworld of a race of super-intelligent cats. The planet had originally been ideal for felines.
Our sun provided plenty of warm, dozy light. The chicken salmon roamed free.
However, the planet stopped spinning, becoming either too hot or too cold. The planet was first seen in the episode That Darn Cats, in which the cats come to Earth with the intention of stealing its rotational energy to beam back to Thuban 9.
We located a planet with the necessary orientation and magnetic field to harness its rotational energy.
So you called my thesis a fat sack of barf and then you stole it?
Welcome to academia.
Tornadus is a windy planet with an atmosphere ripe for cyclonic activity. Consequently, the surface is continually ravaged by thunderstorms. The planet was first seen in the episode Proposition Infinity, when Professor Farnsworth makes the Planet Express crew go there to capture a tornado.
This cattle prod should help.
How will that?
Get out there!
Tova 9 is a planet that hosted the 3001 Miss Universe pageant that was first seen in the episode The Lesser of Two Evils, in which Bender encounters another bending unit and helps assist in a delivery to the pageant.
You mean Bender is the evil Bender? I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
Chrysal is a desert world located in the darkest depths of the Forbidding Zone in the Galaxy of Terror. It is a homeworld of the water-like Chrysolians, who appear humanoid, though can take the shape of any vessel in which they might reside. The planet first appeared in the episode My Three Sons, in which the Planet Express crew make a delivery to it.
It's time to fight fire with fire.
Twinus 12 is a planet that was first referenced in the episode The Day the Good Stood Stupid. The world is another planet that is destroyed by the Brain Spawn. Virgon 6 was a greenish planet that was home to a number of non-sentient creatures. The planet was first seen in the episode Love's Labor Lost in Space, in which the Planet Express crew are tasked with rescuing the creatures as the planet is about to implode after it was mined for the fuel source, dark matter. Wormulon is the homeworld of the Slurm Worms, and first appeared in the episode Fry in the Slurm Factory, in which Fry wins a trip to the secretive headquarters of what is widely considered to be the universe's best-selling soft drink, Slurm.
Slurm! It's highly addictive!
Wormulon resembles Saturn, with a ring that encircles the planet that has been manipulated to display a rotating Slurm logo. Wormulon's most popular resident is Slurm's Mackenzie, who serves as the company's corporate mascot, a party-loving worm who drinks copious amounts of Slurm. In addition to the Slurm Worms, the planet is also home to a race of small servant-like creatures called Garunculunkiers, who are orange in color and are known to frequently burst into song.
Asking questions in school is a great way to learn. If you try that stuff here, you might get your legs broke.
Tell them I hate them.
Xenotath 3 is a planet located near the Bermuda Tetrahedron, a region of space where spaceships are frequently lost. The area is littered with huge diamond asteroids, ion storms, and destroyed ships. The world was first seen in the episode Mobius Dick, in which the Planet Express crew encounter a giant four-dimensional space whale. Even with all the elaborate worlds seen in Futurama, there's still numerous others that have only ever been mentioned, though never seen. Africon 9 is a planet that was first referenced in the episode Raging Bender, in which Bender becomes a robot wrestler. Arrakis is a planet first referenced in the episode The Lesser of Two Evils. The planet is the homeworld of one of the contestants in the Miss Universe pageant. The inclusion of the planet is a reference to Frank Herbert's 1965 novel Dune, which is the informal name of the planet Arrakis. In the book and the subsequent movies in 1984 and 2021 respectively, Dune is a desert planet with no natural precipitation. Despite this, it's the most valuable known planet, as it's home of the spice, the greatest treasure in the universe.
I must have it. The spice melange.
The brain slug planet is, understandably, the homeworld of the species the brain slugs, a space parasite the size of a fist that attaches its jelly-like body to a person's head and takes control of their brain. The planet was first mentioned in the episode Raging Bender. Cannibalon is a planet that, as the name suggests, is the homeworld of cannibals. The planet was first referenced in the episode A Flight to Remember, in which the Planet Express crew take a vacation cruise on the maiden voyage of the new space Titanic. In the episode, the crew almost quit their jobs after delivery to Cannibalon, due to a bad experience.
I'm never going to another planet called Cannibalon.
Me neither. Food was good, though.
The Cowboy World is a planet that was first referenced in the episode Love and Rocket. In the episode, the planet is said to have been destroyed, resulting from the vaporization of candy hearts that exploded in a quasar. Cineplex 14 is a planet mentioned in the episode of Biclops Built for Two. In the episode, the Planet Express crew are tasked with delivering a crate of popcorn. However, they end up ditching the cargo. Cygnus 5 is the homeworld of the Cygnoids, a cockroach-like alien species.
Cygnoids? On our block? Fine fool!
The planet was first mentioned in the episode A Leela of Her Own, in which Leela becomes a professional athlete. Demeanor is a planet first referenced in the episode The Lesser of Two Evils. It's the homeworld of another of the contestants of the Miss Universe pageant. Dogdu 7 is the very last planet in the universe. The world was first mentioned in the episode The Rat of All Evil.
You rotten kids!
Given that it's named after the Ebola virus, one of the deadliest known diseases, Ebola 9 is known as the virus planet. It was first referenced in the episode A Big Piece of Garbage.
This picture of your wife. Pure garbage.
Eden 7 is a planet first referenced in the episode Brannigan Begin Again.
To cut the ribbon, the legendary dupe captain who just returned from a triumphant carpet bombing of Eden 7, Zap Brannigan.
As its name suggests, the fantasy planet is a world where everyone's wildest dreams can come true. It was first mentioned in the episode The Cryonic Woman, in which Fry's ex-girlfriend is also unfrozen in the 31st century.
Sorry.
Gangsta Planet 1 was a world first reference in the episode Love and Rocket. The planet was also destroyed by the vaporized candy hearts that exploded in a quasar. Just like Gangster Planet 1, Gangsta Planet 2 was first referenced in Love and Rocket. The planet was also destroyed by the vaporized candy hearts. Heaven is a planet first referenced in the episode The Lesser of Two Evils. It's the homeworld of one of the contestants for the Miss Universe pageant. Hovering Squid World 97A is a planet that was first mentioned in the episode The Why of Fry. Though little is known about the planet, it is, evidently, the home of another Philip J. Fry.
Are you the Philip J. Fry from Earth, or the Philip J. Fry from Hovering Squid World 97A?
The Klingon planet is the home of the famous alien species of the same name from the Star Trek franchise. In the series, the Klingons' homeworld is known as Kronos, though it's unclear if that's also its name in the Futurama universe. Though the world itself has never been seen in Futurama, the Klingons' embassy can be seen in the background of the episode A Taste of Freedom, in which Dr. Zoidberg's enthusiasm for Freedom Day inadvertently makes him public enemy number 1. Methane Planet was first referenced in the episode The Lesser of Two Evils. It's the home world of one of the contestants for the Miss Universe pageant. Planet of the Mooches is a planet that, fittingly, is full of beings that mooch off of others. The world was first referenced in the episode The Problem with Poplars, and it's because of the mooches that the Planet Express crew discovered the nursery planet, as their experience with the mooches left them hungry and in search of food, which led them to explore the nursery planet and discover the poplars.
I hate the planet of the moochers. They take you out for a drink, but when the check comes, their wallet's always in their other pants, which they borrowed from me.
Nylar 4 is a planet that is the home world of the Yarn people, an alien species literally made up of yarn. The planet was first mentioned in the episode Brannigan Begin Again.
Yarn people of Nylar 4.
The Octilium system is a location that was first mentioned in the episode Love Labors Lost in Space. It's explained that Zap once battled there against the Killbots, robots whose sole reason for existing is to kill.
You see, killbots have a preset kill limit. Knowing their weakness, I sent wave after wave of my own men at them.
Omicron Persei 7 is a neighboring planet of Omicron Persei 8. It was first mentioned in the episode When Aliens Attack.
It is true what they say. Women are from Omicron Persei 7.
Omicron Persei 9 is another neighboring planet of Omicron Persei 8. It was also first mentioned in the episode When Aliens Attack.
Men are from Omicron Persei 9.
The Perfect Little Planet was first referenced in the episode The Lesser of Two Evils. It's the home world of one of the contestants for the Miss Universe pageant. Planet M14 is the home world of an alien species who can't view certain movies. The planet was first referenced in the episode Raging Bender. Inhabitants from the planet can't see the movie All My Circuits the movie due to the restrictions of aliens under 14 at the Cinema Lozenplex. Sicily 8 is known as the Mob Planet. It was first mentioned in the episode Hell is Other Robots, in which Bender, very briefly, becomes religious.
Let's tear down some emotional walls.
The Squash Planet is a world that was first mentioned in the episode A Taste of Freedom. The planet is mentioned as having been conquered by the Decapodians.
We'll do to you what we did to the Squash Men of the Squash Planet. Squish them!
Unnamed Planet #2856-B was first referenced in The Lesser of Two Evils. It's the homeworld of another contestant for the Miss Universe pageant. Vega 4 was first referenced in the episode The Lesser of Two Evils. It's another homeworld of one of the contestants for the Miss Universe pageant.
There it is, Miss Universe, looking weird.
Zarlon 7 is a planet that was first referenced in the episode A Tale of Two Santas, though little was said about the planet itself.
Members of the Zarlon 7 Polar Bear Club today took the plunge into a river of liquid ammonia.
There were no survivors.
Zubin 5 is a planet with over 29 million years of culture that dates back to when Emperor Nimbala ruled it. Its main export is the famous Zubin cigars, which are generally considered to be the finest cigars in the universe. Zubin 5 was first referenced in the episode I, Roommate, in which Fry is forced to choose between friendship and an apartment when Bender's antenna impairs cable reception at their new apartment building.
There's your problem.
Obviously, your thoughts are being transmitted on the same frequency.
They're on my cell phone, too.
Madam, I believe you're mistaken.
Wow, that lady's got a huge ass.
Sorry.